I promise I'm gonna get this right sometime, though.
Nah, don't stress over it, man. You'll get it together. You will get it sorted, buddy.
Yo. We live.
We live?
Yo.
Yo, what's good, chat?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Zion, are you going to end your stream?
Oh, wait, it's still going? Hold on. I didn't even know. Sorry, bro. I'm like...
I mean, we could show some Sekiro gameplay, I guess. What's happening, y'all?
Welcome to the podcast.
Yep.
Almost a podcast.
Tweet it, Twitter.
Oh, yeah, do all the
I'm gonna get it
things.
shared out.
Starting off with mascot love, eh?
All right, yeah, we're gonna get into it. First question: underrated. Got favorite.
I think. All right, yeah. Let's start with the mascot. Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna start with.
I think Earthworm Jim is severely underrated and could use a reboot.
They haven't made one of those.
I mean, it's got the goofiness. It's got the, I guess I could call it tight gameplay, but it's got pretty much everything I like in a platformer.
Yeah.
I think one that's on a come up right now, but still highly underrated is Astrobot. I think that's maybe one of the best VR games that was on PSVR, and it's a great experience for newcomers to the PS5. But the one I wish that would have stuck around was Daniel Fortescue from Medieval. Underrated is Astrobot.
Oh, that's kind of a good call. I love that game.
Yeah, it's one of the best games ever to me.
So how long is Astrobot? Is that more like a demo, or is it actual?
Well, the one in VR was a full blown game, and it's kind of like you are looking down at the world, kind of like an isometric view, controlling this little dude, and then you interact with the world through doing different different things with, like, you might have to bump something with your head, like headbutt something to clear a path for Astrobot to make it through. So it's like you're interacting with him while controlling him. It's so good, man.
Well, see, I played it, but I didn't get all the way through it because by then I was late to the VR party, so I had bought other stuff. So I played for about 5.
Oh, I played through the whole game with Little Man, and it just, like, the whole time it was like a smile ear to ear. Like, couldn't believe how joyful the game was, but also just amazingly crafted for VR.
Well, it's got crazy Iron Man, like, flying. The
Dude, and all that
boots.
stuff you see there, man, like, you'll use the controller to throw out a hook and pull it back. It's a lot of the way that the VR is incorporated into this particular version of the game is fantastic.
Yeah, it could kind of be like the VR version of Mario, really.
It is, yeah, that's what it is. It's like, and they had another game, a couple other ones, but like Super Lucky's Tale came to the VR, and it was similar, where you're looking down, almost like you're a god almost, or whatever, looking down at the world.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, you also, while you're playing through, there's this giant robot that'll show up called Big Brother, and it's awesome, man. It is an amazing game. I couldn't believe how good it was.
Man, this guy keeps getting slimed.
This guy keeps on getting slimed.
Check out, sorry, just going back to Earthworm Jim quick. This is me for Halloween. It's Earthworm Jim like 10 years ago. I don't know if y'all can see that. You have to probably look at the stream, but...
I'm looking at the stream, yeah.
I'm on the stream now.
That's all you get.
Because what was the last game? What was the last Earthworm? Wasn't it on Sega Genesis or no?
A while ago.
I can't remember, quite honestly. Like, did they...
It's been that long.
Well, I haven't played this game in probably, I don't know. It's been a long time.
I think the last one I played was on, but I think it came console.
I just don't know if it's 3D, or if they released a 3D one. I feel like they did, but...
But you know what? It falls in the same line as Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like,
oh, yeah.
Haven't had
Yeah, that one
really
could have got
enjoyed
it.
that.
Yeah, that one could have made it too.
I
What's
think I heard
funny is-
rumors, but nothing
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
What's funny is that was gonna be my guy. Conquer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Damn you, Keith.
My
It was one of my favorite games ever when I was a kid.
The 64 one.
Yeah, Conquer's
Yeah.
Bad Fur Day. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be. Yeah, we heard rumors of like Conquer's Worst Fur Day or something like that they were in talks about possibly making, but that's all it ever amounted up to be was just a bunch of rumors and hearsay.
Mm.
I got a clip on right now where Conker's looking for some poo. Classic.
Sounds about right.
Just classic.
my character, I mean, he's been quite a few games, but he hasn't had his official game. My favorite character, Waluigi.
Oh.
He gets all the love, and of course, he gets all the love. He doesn't get any love on.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Waluigi
they do
doesn't get
so
enough
dirty.
love, man. Like, he wasn't in Smash, bro. Every single, like, you know, Mario and
Well, he
Mario
was in a-
Ops,
he was an
Wario
assist-
was in the game, but
He was an
Like,
assist.
oh.
He was an assist trophy, and
we don't want an assist trophy.
I know. I'm just. That's hey,
Yeah,
he was
like-
in the game.
I
We
want
don't
a
have an
solo
extra trophy.
Waluigi game. Luigi got his own game. Wario got his own game. Mario got his own game. Let Waluigi have his own game. Boom.
Done.
Bad.
Yeah, they had like 200 characters in Smash Bros. With Waluigi hitting one. That's kind of messed
Like,
up,
come
man.
on. Sad, bro.
Yeah,
Sad.
they got all that. They
He
made
wasn't
too
playing
much
nice
room
with the coworkers, man. You know, got blacklisted.
for the
Well, I
for
can
the.
see that.
Yeah, no, they need to delete about 4 or 5 Fire Emblem characters.
That's what I'm saying. They bring
Yeah,
all these characters
really,
that
man.
no one cares about, and then
Yo,
leave out.
Well, I'm pretty
had
sure
the
Japan
same
cares
exact
about it.
characters
I know, but I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah,
trailers
no,
for
I
them
hear ya.
5 times. 5 times, bro. No one wants Fire Emblem. Let's be real.
That's what
Fire
I'm saying.
Emblem-
After like the third one, all right, we got enough of them. Like,
And
it
they're all
was-
kind of the same.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
like a guy or
They're
girl
all
with
the same exact character.
a cloak
They're all the
and a
same
sword.
character.
There's like minor differences.
Yeah, same difference,
Manure.
really. Yeah, I always look at it as the more the merrier to me. But yeah, if you're gonna miss out on Waluigi, then we could definitely have traded there.
Hey, what up, Logan? What up, Lens? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd make that trade.
I would have
Yeah.
just.
I think everybody would.
I just wanted to make his own. Give him his own official game.
That'd
I'd
be
be-
sweet. Yeah, I'd be all for that.
Absolutely. Mm-mm.
What do you think?
Because-
What do you think it would look like?
It probably would be. Let me see. As far as it wouldn't be a regular platform. I don't. It would probably fall in the lines as what Wario World or something like that. Similar.
Warrior
to-
wear.
Yeah. What did I say? World. Where? Yeah. Where? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Same-
to that effect. May not control him directly, but
Hey Keith, you might want to turn up or turn down your input sensitivity so it picks more. Like so it starts sooner. Just your voice is cutting out sometimes.
okay.
I think it skip a little bit.
Is that better?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But no, I really wouldn't know exactly what kind of game it would be. I just think he deserves his own official game. That's all. He deserves it.
Man, he should
For
like
sure.
be tying up someone on train tracks, I think.
So,
think-
Logan, that just means what games do you revisit? You know, like year after year, something you go back to and play every so often and just run through again. That's what game re-ups meant.
Oh yeah.
So
I changed the
Actually, I know
title
what I
here a
like.
little bit.
Yeah, I kind of hope you do a lot of the time. We'll
Yeah.
just put something and then JP will be like, we're not keeping that.
Yeah, those, I just changed the title a little.
I love it. I'm totally down.
I was gonna say you might have to fix the chat. It's a little bit,
Yeah, it's wonky. I'm fixing it.
a little out of center there.
We're just
So
professionals here.
Lynn says Waluigi is the man.
that's right.
Yeah, she knows.
Well,
He
that's
is
very
the man.
true, Lynn. It's very
He is the
true.
man.
You know, it'd be pretty cool if they did something like if they did make a Waluigi his own game. something like Luigi's Mansion, but just go off to where like
yeah.
Waluigi's shack.
yeah, but like have his own special, like his own unique thing, whatever that may be. You know,
what
not
makes him a madman? You know, like what drives him
Right.
crazy?
right?
And they could really just do whatever with it because we really don't have a backstory
No,
on
yeah.
what he really is.
Well, I'm
what-
sure if you go to the
Waluigi
websites, there's
dancing.
people who
That's it again.
who will give you the business if you come up with the wrong story. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is not even true,
Yeah.
Mr. Getlow.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Man, sorry, I'm struggling with this chat.
No, but no, they do have a lot of leeway when it comes to that because like we don't know a whole bunch about Waluigi except he's in a lot of Mario Party games.
Yeah, he makes it in all the sports games. He makes it into Mario Kart. He makes
Mario
it
Parties.
into he makes it into those games.
Waluigi, it's just basically the opposite of Luigi. Like how Wario's the opposite of Mario. Mario's
Yeah, but
all
I don't think
good,
are they-
saves the world.
They're not brothers, though,
Mario's
are they?
like greedy.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Walu-
that chat box
they
is
are?
a pain to get straight, Lando.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I thought they weren't brothers. Waluigi and
Mario and
Mario.
Waluigi are brothers, I think.
I didn't know that. I didn't think they were brothers either. I thought
I
they
didn't
were
think they were
They were
related.
brothers. I definitely assumed
Yeah.
they were just related, like just the evil version of Mario and Luigi,
Yeah.
the bad
Or
guys,
not
you know, because they
evil.
wear
They're-
black and purple, so they're bad guys, you know.
They're not like evil. It seems like they're just more anti-hero than evil.
Yeah, however you want to call it, but yeah,
Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He's just
He's-
misunderstood.
he's not a
They're not
bad
here
guy.
like
just
Bowser kidnapping people. Actually,
Ty,
Wario be rhyming people. Now that I think about it.
ties the positive
Bruh,
one.
come
No,
on,
no.
guys.
No, Waluigi is just a friend of Wario. I looked it up.
Ah,
Okay.
so we were right.
Ah, they're like
Okay.
Bert and Ernie then. Just
They are.
friends.
Yeah, just friends. Yeah.
They just really
Well,
like
look,
doing positive
this is-
mischief together.
Look, this is off a Screen Rant, so you know, take it for what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
Question, man. Some of
Yeah,
the article headlines, my
I'll run
God,
with it.
So
it'll be like their
But-
article headlines will be like things like, "It turns out," or "Shocking news: Having a team full of all-stars leads to a championship." I'm like, oh yeah, no way.
Great
I'm
job.
Thanks for the hot tip.
but that's not the
World's
first
greatest
time that's not the first time I heard it though.
I'm
I
just
heard
saying.
that they weren't. Yeah, I heard that they weren't brothers a long time ago though. I think when everybody was advocating for them, when they first advocated for Waluigi to be in Smash Brothers, I think that's when all the backstory and all that was coming up, and you know this and that. His
Man, my-
relationship with
My favorite part of Waluigi is when you pick him in sports games and you do well, he just like goes wah in everyone's face and just annoys the shit out of them. I love it. Like he'll like
He does
smash
that when
a
he
serve.
loses too.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
he's just annoying people like no matter what.
When he's
Yeah,
like, he'll do that.
maybe they
Mario
should make a
Party.
Waluigi game of like him just pulling off pranks on people.
Oh,
That's
that'd be
it.
pretty sick, man.
A cool little side quest.
Have you
Think of,
guys
like,
ever
side quest.
played the game The Haunting featuring Poltergeist on Genesis?
Featuring Poltergeist. No.
Okay, here we go. Or starring Poltergeist, sorry.
Look,
you
it's
want
a-
you want him to be a mascot. You want him to be a mascot. Is that what you want?
Well, he could do no, he's like it's kind of a prank game, except in this game you're essentially trying to scare this. I forget what the family did. They like let some company dump waste in the river and you died or something like that. But you follow them around the houses they buy and you jump into this furniture and it turns into like if you're watching it, like he'll jump into the floor, it'll turn into a big lava pit, and you're just trying to like scare the family out of the house. But like
Oh, wow.
Waluigi could be going around just like pulling pranks.
That would work.
Yeah,
I saw
I
a
could
movie
definitely
like that
see
before.
that happening in a Waluigi mainline game where you're just out there just stirring up shit.
Yeah, and have it like mean nothing too. Just like there's no real point to it. You're just going around like.
You just get to go wah.
Wow.
What was the first game that he was in? Was it Mario Party 3? Somewhere around there?
I was gonna say, wasn't it like Mario Tennis or something? They brought
was
him in
Mario
as a partner
Tennis.
for
It was
Waluigi.
Mario
Wasn't it
Tennis.
tennis?
And-
He was
Tennis.
really just created that so that Wario would have a partner for the game for doubles. You know, I think that's really it. That was the like the
Mario
reason
Tennis,
they
yeah,
created it.
64, yeah.
Yeah, he's like the perfect little combo right there.
Yeah, because
I'm a
Waluigi isn't really that
knowledge,
old.
guys.
He's not that old.
As far as the Nintendo characters, he's pretty new. As far as the newest out of the group.
Yeah,
Well, they
pretty
started
much.
doing all the princesses. It became, like 7 princesses.
Yeah,
Seven,
yeah.
that's crazy. Now,
I still
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't even care.
I feel you.
Whoever that was, I definitely understand.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Completely
What?
factual.
Agreed.
When anyone asks
This
me about
thing sucks.
Waluigi and Smash, I can just go, what?
Yeah.
So I think we all chose mascots that they didn't have that many games. Cause well, let's see. Cause JP said, what is that? Autobot? What is that?
Astrobot and
Astrobot.
Daniel Fortescue.
So they only have two? He only has 2 or 3 games or 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the games that's out there, there's like 3, I think, but one's just really a tech demo, really. You know?
Yeah.
Really,
so
the
they-
new one that came with the PS5 could be called a tech demo, but there's so much content that it's pretty much a full-blown platformer.
Yeah. And then we have Waluigi. We already went over that. He doesn't have a game. Earthworm Jim. He doesn't have a spin-off or nothing. He's just
No side
Earthworm
character
Jim is
spin-off.
very
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim, man.
They gotta bring Gex back. Trust.
Ooh, that's a
Now-
good one.
Now, what you call him? Conker's Bad Fur Day. Wasn't he in? Was he in Diddy Kong Racing?
Yeah, he's in Diddy Kong Racing, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
And what a great
I
game.
used him in Diddy Kong Racing, by the way. He's my favorite guy. Oh, and the
Diddy Kong
turtle,
was so
Tip
good.
Top.
Yeah. Yeah. The turtle is. Yeah.
Turtle.
That's what they need. I know we talked about this, but they need to give us a new version of Diddy Kong Racing, man.
100%.
My
Well,
God.
I think the next. I think
That was
the
my
next
favorite racing one back in
off
the day.
topic. I think the next Donkey Kong game is gonna be a 3D Mario type game.
Yo, I really
I
do
heard
hope
it
they
might
make
be
another
open
Donkey
world.
Kong game. Donkey Kong is such a, I gotta be honest, underrated platformer. Like, very underrated.
Yeah. For sure. I heard it might be open world though. You guys hear that?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like a Kirby, like how they did Kirby.
Man,
yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sick of the open world. No.
Dude, I still have to play that game.
What, the Kirby one?
Yeah, man. I'm big on Kirby, so I need to get on that.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, this little open world, open zone stuff is kind of getting on my nerves. I love open world games to death, but ever since Breath of the Wild hit its success everywhere, every game has to be an open world game now. It's insane.
Well, it
Yep.
goes back to
Actually,
it
you know
goes-
what? It goes back to GTA 5. I'm blaming it on them. Right?
but
Yeah,
it
bring it all the
goes
way back.
but it goes back to the discussions we had in the past. If it's not open world and it's a 2D side scroller, would you pay $60 for it? A full price game that's
God.
that's 2D.
It goes back to how long the game is.
and how much quality.
It matters.
Octopath
It matters about the
Traveler is
quality
worth
of the.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It matters
I
about
haven't
the
played it,
quality and
but the demo was awesome.
Dude, yes.
But see, I'm
Another game
more the type. I don't have to play a 60 hour game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
Resident Evil is going to be 9 hours or so, right? And
Yeah,
that's
like
60, 70.
I
That's
don't,
why I didn't buy it.
I don't think it doesn't have to be, but it probably should. For me, it has to be like so good or have a bunch of replayability
Yeah,
to it.
like a sports game.
Yeah,
what are you
Or
talking about?
something.
2D?
Oh, 2D.
Yeah, or just really just anything. If it's not going to be a long played game, put a bunch of hours into it, then it's got to just be so good the first playthrough or have replayability for me to pay full price, because I don't pay full price for much anymore. I mean, at 2-3 games a year is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Well, the good thing too is most games, once they're out about a month or two, they go on sale anyways. A lot of
it's like-
it's not Nintendo.
well, not Nintendo.
Breath of the Wild
Yeah,
is still full price.
Nintendo said, nah, you gotta
Breath
wait
of
for
the
Black
Wild.
Friday.
We might not charge you as much for the console, but the
Or
game
Mario
we're
Day.
gonna get you. We are
Yeah.
gonna get you.
Man, Breath of the
You
Wild's
gotta-
still full price. It's probably gonna stay full price even when they release.
Yeah, even when the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
They'll
not?
put it on sale for like 30%
Yeah,
off.
always been on that, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
And every
game
channel will make a
companies
video
need to
talking
stop
about the
doing
best deals and show Breath of the Wild, even though
yeah.
come on, man. 30%.
I'm telling
Come on, man.
Yeah, bro, they don't go much
stop
more than
keeping
that.
full price. It's like a 7-year-old game. Why are you still selling it at 60? They did that with Call of Duty, bro. I'm pretty sure Black Ops 1, that game was made in like 2000. It's still $60. You gotta go on Steam and buy it for $60. I'm not even lying.
Well, I think it's all about the
That's a 20-year-old
popularity.
game.
It's the popularity of the game.
That's the
and
honest truth. If you
Who's
buy it,
playing
why
Black
not?
Ops 1
Yeah.
in 2023?
If you're gonna
Somebody-
pay 70 for Breath of the Wild, why would we lower the price? Or 60 for Breath of the Wild for the next 5 years? Why lower the price? We need to make that money.
And then you see Tears of the Kingdom is 70. So hey,
Hey, I'm willing to pay it. Like I said, I'd pay 100 if the game is worth it. You know,
Hmm.
for Breath of the Wild 2,
Right,
give
if
me that.
it's worth it, that's where it goes back to. But I'm gonna get that with a voucher anyway. I'm just trying to figure out what second game I'm gonna get with it.
Yeah, because I thought Octopath Traveler 2 was part of that, but they did not include that as part of the voucher, which really
It
ruined me.
was.
I was going to get
But
him.
they
That's only first party
they
games. That's what.
freaking got rid of it.
Yeah, but I thought
they,
Octopath
it was
considered
available-
first party or something. Like, wasn't
Sorry,
it
what
code
was that?
developed with Nintendo or something? Maybe not. Maybe not.
I
You
just
said
know
what?
it was-
what you saying, JP?
I was saying I thought that the first Octopath Traveler was like co-developed by Nintendo or something.
Yeah.
Nah, that's Square Enix. That's all Square Enix.
So Nintendo didn't have any
It
part
was
in it?
it was an exclusive for Nintendo.
No, they did.
It was an exclusive for Nintendo Switch, and then it moved over to PC and other consoles. But yeah,
But I could have sworn I saw something about they actually like took part in the development of it in some way.
Oh,
That's
did
why
they?
It was exclusive to
Yeah.
the Switch.
They did.
Not
Oh,
part
they
two.
did.
Not part two. I don't think they had any. I think they just gave the reins over to Square for part two. But I'm just talking about part one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. But no, it was available for pre-order. You could have got it as a voucher for pre-order, but once it went on sale, they took it off because I was going to use that and buy Tears of the Kingdom as my 2 vouchers. But the day it came out, they took it off. So I got all pissed off, and I still haven't bought it.
Yeah, that's right, man. Principal stand on this line here.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for them to either put it back on there or just find a second game. Because I'm definitely still going to get the voucher. If you're going to get Tears of the Kingdom, you should just get a voucher.
Yeah. Just get the the voucher is like 110, right? Or $100, right?
It's 100
Because you
for
get
2 games. And Tears of the Kingdom is 70, so might as well get the voucher, get Tears of the Kingdom, and then whatever second game you want.
Yeah. Get Tears of the Kingdom and then get some other good game.
Yeah,
That-
exactly.
That's it.
It was going to be.
Are the vouchers only digital?
Yeah, digital.
you
only.
get $100. You get 2 games for $100, which is a good deal when if you're considering Zelda for 70 by itself.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
You can buy both Pokemons for $100.
Or skip.
Good money.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic. If you could develop a game, what would you create?
Oh, no.
A Waluigi game. That's what.
You guys kind of started talking about that. Yeah, you guys kind of started talking about that in the last round here.
Pretty much.
Like actual Waluigi pinball or Waluigi dances because he got the moves, bro.
I want to bring back the funny EA style games, the sports games.
Man,
The,
you're taking my stuff.
oh, that was your stuff, man. My bad, man.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What was it? What was the studio? EA. I can't think of it right now.
The EA Sports.
Yeah, but it was over the top sports games that they came
It was
out.
Midway.
Was it Midway?
Midway worked with EA Sports to create like NFL Blitz and stuff like that.
Yeah, And Acclaim did some stuff too. I think
And
maybe the
Acclaim
college
used to do Jam, didn't they? And NBA Jam was Acclaim.
Yeah, that's Acclaim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what a game!
Yeah,
Or bring back,
I would bring-
give us some more Mario sports games. Like, give us some more variety in the sports games. Bring us a new Mario basketball game.
I was just about to say that Mario basketball wasn't bad. They could have
It was
really
pretty
worked
cool,
with
yeah.
it there.
Bro,
Oh, that's what
Mario
Logan brought it up. He said NFL streets and NBA streets. That's what he's talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, Street, not Blitz. Got you.
For sure. That was about EA Sports Big or something like that. It's like at the beginning of the how they show everyone that published the games or developed the games.
Yeah, EA Sports Big. You're right. That's exactly what it was. Yep.
You see it at the beginning
Had
of the
Rick
game.
Williams on the cover of the original Street. Just saying, in a Dolphins uniform, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Back
Man,
when he
like
was a freaking monster for those 2 years, bro. Before he got
Yeah,
all
no
stoned and
kidding,
stuff.
A Mario volleyball
Yeah.
would be kind of cool.
Well, I think the next one they're making is a Sluggers. Mario Sluggers is the next one. I
New
believe.
baseball. Oh.
I think
Yeah, I
that'd
think
be
that-
fun, man.
I think that's the next one in development.
Well, if Konami can give us a $1 game, how are they going to sell a $60 one?
Yeah, they're gonna have to make that thing 25, 30.
Yeah, you remember NFL 2K, man? $20, brand new. Amazing.
Yeah. NBA Street
You know
was
what
the
they're
same way, I think.
Listen, if it got Mario in there, hey, 60 and
$60. Yeah.
Better get your
Alright,
vouchers ready.
Hey, it's the perfect time to buy 2 of our vouchers.
Right.
I see what they're doing now.
And then another franchise that I like was I don't know if y'all remember Def Jam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Def Jam was awesome. Battle
That's
for New
what the
York,
cars-
Vendetta.
Yeah,
Oh,
Def Jam
man.
Vendetta. Yeah.
It seemed like everything they made was a banger.
Yeah, Strikers is way overpriced, Logan.
Oh yeah. They should have put that 40 from the beginning.
Well, didn't it get some new content? I think it just got some new
Though,
content.
even with that, man. At the beginning, like, ooh,
Hey, man.
and boring, just like incredibly boring.
They said we make a soccer game, put Mario in it, $60.
$60, baby, and put it out around the Christmas, man, and then just get all the
$60.
families to buy it, man.
They just blew it by
New
giving
Mario
people
game,
a
right?
demo because I would have bought it if I didn't play the demo.
That's exactly what happened because the demo was so boring, man, so boring.
But what about Mario Golf? No, I know you and Lando and Derek, y'all played it a lot, but do you feel like that was a full game, or you feel like it was missing some stuff?
When it first released, I bought it day one, and when it first released, I was pretty disappointed. It had like 5 tracks, and it literally I was like, I might play this half a dozen times, and I'm gonna be out of content. And then I took a break for a while. Derek said he bought it. Now they have like 12, 13, it might even be like 15 courses now. And it seems a lot more fleshed out and just... now, yes, I would pay full price for that game as it is now. When it came out, it was brutal, though.
But we talked about that too, though. We talked about how games come out and then, hey, you get the rest of it later. You get it later. You get the rest later.
Hey, what up? What up, Isaiah? What up, Corey? How you doing, buddy?
You get the rest later, man. DLC.
Okay, so Corey says the original Mario, Jumpman, before he was Mario, like Super Mario Bros. The fighting Donkey Kong trying to save the princess.
That has a remake or
No, he's saying that's the most underrated mascot is Jumpman, the original Mario.
Jumpman.
Underrated.
Which is true because he just like they were like, you're not Jumpman anymore, you're Mario.
He had to
you're
get
a plumber.
a job, man. He had to get a job. He had to get a job.
Yeah, get a job, you bum.
His resume got picked up.
Get a job.
Him
Man.
and Luigi's resumes got picked up at the same time by the same company. Like, look, man, we've been looking to hire 2 brothers. Who? There we go.
That's
Yeah,
what
they're like-
happened. They was really going to the castle to fix some plumbing. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, that could go a whole different route.
Decide
Keith.
what
That's
you
for a
say.
different episode, bro. That's for a different episode.
Hey, Peach, I hear you need your pipes cleaned.
I'm here to unclog the pipes.
Yeah. And then I'll like play like the 70s bass music.
It reminds me of Bulletproof. You know how I know this is the 70s? Never mind. We're talking about
That's for after the podcast.
Oh, man.
sideburns. That's all I'm saying. Sideburns.
Yeah.
I was talking about toilets. I don't know what y'all was talking about. Okay? Talking about sinks and toilets.
For the folks that don't know, look up Bulletproof Sideburns and then look up Adam Sandler's little 2-minute scene, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Go up.
Paperboy.
Oh man, Paperboy! What a frustrating game.
But you know what though? There's a game on Switch.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know what but it plays like the old school Paperboy though. I can't think of.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name though. Snowly showed us.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, what is that called?
But it plays similar to the old school Paperboy.
I
But it's
love
very
the old school
similar, yeah.
Paperboy.
It's got a bunch of like 80s references. You'll see like 80s and 90s. You'll see like the Ecto 1 or the Turtle Van will go by, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Or you'll see the DeLorean or something, you know.
So what JP, you didn't tell us what kind of game you would develop.
Man, I don't even know. It would definitely be a giant, massive RPG where you could play with 3 other people and quest. Kind of like an MMO, but not that big. Because
they got Marvel's Avengers. What you talking about?
No, I know, but I don't want no Marvel. I don't want none of that crap either, man. Jeez, I don't want Disney involved at all if I can help it.
I'm gonna tell you. No, go ahead.
No, something like Valheim sounds pretty cool. I don't have enough time to devote to like building every building in your base for the first month and then playing the game, you know?
Yeah, but you can just kind of pop a bed in someone else's place.
That's what I like to do. Like somebody else is playing Stardew, let me jump on your farm and have a little house there.
Well, that's it. In
You know?
Valheim, you can just like bunk. Actually, I have 2 beds in my little shack.
Yeah.
You can have one of them.
Well, see, the thing about Valheim though is you can have up to 10 people.
No, I like Valheim actually. I just I wish that game was free, you know, for everyone. I know it's in the free game trial for Game Pass now, but then it's going to cost what, $30? And I would never play it enough to.
But there's a lot to it though, because I mean, you can always pick up and pick it up later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if somebody's got like, so if I'm on your server, right? You've now got to leave your server on 24 hours a day for me to jump back into where I was. So it's just like there's a lot of hassle.
No. Your character stays with you. So let's just say you mined everything in my world, and then you take it to you could take all that stuff to somebody else's world.
Or take it back to your own.
Seems insanely unfair to the person I just stole it from.
Well,
look, man, thanks for the resources. I'm gonna go on over and play with my other friends. You know.
Yeah, you just kill them and disappear immediately.
Different.
But yeah, that's the thing. Anything that you keep on your character, it carries over to whatever server and stuff like that.
JP, you toxic, man. I can tell.
I could see people being like, man, I would be so mad if somebody came in and got my diamonds, right? For example, and then dipped. Like, come on, man. You better come back with my diamonds, or else I'm coming to your house, bro.
Well, they have PvP on there. They have PvP. They have PvP servers and stuff like that too, though.
Nah, I know. I'm only messing. Yeah, the cloud catchers. It's on sale too right now.
Now, we did talk about this a long time ago, when I think everybody was playing Fortnite, but having a Nintendo first-party characters have a Fortnite type battle royale game.
Yeah.
Where
Luigi might even get in there.
Hey, where you use the Mario items, you know. You use a mushroom, grow big.
Ooh, that's kind of
like
cool.
Like a blue shell gun you can shoot at people.
Man, the Mario Battle Royale, that'd be sick.
Where you like Mario's throwing fireballs?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Mario
Kart
battle mode.
And you can block the fireballs with the Hyrule shield.
Yeah, you have the Mario Kart vehicles to drive around.
Oh,
Never win a night.
Nintendo Battle Royale
Options.
have all the IPs combined and have all the items from there combined, and then boom, you got a bunch of items.
That sounds sick.
That would be sweet. That would be super sweet.
Yeah, that's the one I want now.
Go to you go down there to Bowser's castle. You know what I'm saying?
Bowser Castle.
I don't know what is his kingdom called. What is his kingdom called? Bowser. What is his kingdom called?
Bowser's Castle.
No, you're probably right. It's probably called Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought.
So Corey said he'd like to have get back to Neverwinter Nights or Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that took a lot of time though. That took a lot of time in my life back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost like World of Warcraft, huh, JP?
I know, bro. I can't play any MMOs anymore, man. No way. No way. Cause yeah, dude, it's a huge time sink. And then
Yeah.
you stop playing for like 2 months and go back, and all of your gear and everything that you grinded and worked all them hours for is just like garbage. Because all this new
Yeah.
stuff has come out, you know? And especially now because they've got to get subscriptions. So it's not like when you first started playing MMOs like a decade ago, they were much tougher and there was a sense of accomplishment. Now it's like everybody is just given everything so that they'll keep playing, you know? Just like Fortnite, they put a lot of bots in there so you win and think you're better and you keep playing.
Yeah.
Call of Duty is silly, man. I play that game and die right away and I turn it off. I'm like, I never want to play Call of Duty again. They need to make it easier so that I decide to spend my money with them, you know?
Yeah, Call of Duty, that game is no joke because every single lobby, you're not encountering a bot unless you're playing like the little mission mode. You're
And they
not
kill you.
encountering a single bot.
Before you know that you're even being shot, you're dead.
Well, I can't say about Call of Duty. They have a mode for everybody though. I feel like they have a mode for everybody. So if you're not into, like, I've been playing a lot of Warzone, DMZ. So if you're not really into the PvP,
Nice.
then you can do the DMZ mode where you still play other players, but it's not as many as it would be in, you know, capture the flag and all these other modes. So
Yeah, it's mainly like a mission mode. So you run around going doing missions, making money, trying to extract with crazy weapons and a lot of money. And sometimes you encounter real players to, like, you know, you got to try to fight to get out of there.
yeah. So I can't say that about Call of Duty though. To me, they have a mode that will fit everybody, depending on what you're into.
Other than my first option would have been to redo the NFL and NBA Street games, but since Keith kind of already used that, I'm gonna go with, I would take a game like Animal Crossing or The Sims, and I would just make it open world. I know people were just saying earlier that it was kind of tired of open world, but I would just multiply that, make it much bigger and much better online interaction too, compared to like what Animal Crossing does. That would be a game that I would develop. I would develop a huge life simulator game that has really good online play. That's something I would want to do.
Would it have a survival
like,
aspect?
like,
Like you could die in it?
I would. You could make a mode where you could do that. You could play in, like, you know, friendly mode, or you could play in the survival mode.
It was supposed to be a game. What's the game? Zion. Not Days Gone.
DayZ?
End of Days. Nah.
Oh,
the
that little scam game.
What was the name of it?
Yo, if that game was actually real, I would actually want to develop that.
What's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it.
The day before.
The day before.
Bro,
There it is.
That little dookie scam game. But yo, that junk got on my nerves because the trailers look so good. Like that game, I was like, yo, this probably gonna be in my top 10. I saw the trailer. Crazy.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
But I actually have like a cool idea, right? So, right, I played this like this VR Twilight Zone, right? And inside the first level, you have to like record yourself, right? And later inside the game, those recordings are played from the monster, right? It's like mimicking you. So I have like an idea of like a multiplayer horror game, right? You gotta like record your little voice notes at the start, and then right you're running around. They try to like split you apart, and right once the monster like splits you apart, it mimics your friend's voice. They're like, "Oh yeah, help me!" And then you're like, "Oh snap, that's my friend. Let me go help him." But it's actually the monster. Like it's like some sort of like mimic game. Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool. Monsters be tricking you.
Yeah,
What about?
I kind of like. I'd stick to the horror too. I'd probably do like almost like a escape room type thing, or a murder mystery or something like that, where you'd get on with your friends, kind of like an Among Us vibe, but not Among Us, more just like a murder, like, or Clue, something like that.
Yeah,
Ew.
that would be fun.
Where you each had your own like part of the story that you couldn't tell other people, and then
That seems like kind of like Mafia or like Yeah, kind of like Mafia. If everybody played that. Mm.
No, I never played that one.
Yeah, it's like multiple roles. So basically, actually, I might get a better example, like Town of Salem. So basically, right, there's multiple roles. You got your murderers, you got your survivors, but the survivors got different roles. They got like a sheriff, probably got like a wizard, probably got like a guy who can like see other people's roles. It's like all about communication and like mind tricks. It's crazy.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
It does sound fun.
Or like the board game. I don't know if anyone's played it. The Haunting of Hill House. I think it's or Betrayal at House on the Hill. Actually, I think it's called. But essentially, it's a board game where you start with one square as the big like opening. You know, you open the front door of this mansion, and you get a book. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but horror in a sense, where there's a book with like 100 different scenarios, and one person ends up being the ghost or whatever. The enemy that's trying to kill the rest of the players, and the other players work together to try and kill that one person, and then every time you go into a new room it's randomized, so you don't really know what you're walking into. But it's a lot of fun. If somehow they've developed that, making it like super turn-based, kind of like what the board game is, might not transfer very well to a video game, but if they incorporate it in a way where like you had one person who is trying to kill everyone else. I guess it's kind of like Dead by Daylight, but maybe more story driven and, you know, not just purely chasing each other.
So basically,
I like that.
You're saying like every single room you walk in, you gotta think about which room you're walking in.
Yeah,
so
you could walk into something real bad. Exactly. Yeah, like say you have kind of low health and there's a room that, you know. Or say maybe like your safe haven is in this one area, and then you never know. There's a room that could have like the floor broken out in,
It's like
and you walk in there
game.
and you fall down, and now you can't get back up, and you're like, oh shit! Like you don't really know what's gonna happen in the next room.
Sounds like Saw 2, but in video game format.
Like what? Sorry.
Like Saw 2, when they're trapped in that house,
Yeah.
and each room is kind of like a deadly trap.
That could
seems
be
like
kind of
a
it
lot
right
of
there, like the
work,
game right there, like one person's jigsaw and like making crazy traps, and some of the people are like better
you know, the
at
idea of
certain
the
things.
movie. They learn in that movie. I think it's the second one, but one of them they learn in the movie where that they should have been working together in each room rather than like sacrificing one person.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the movie, had they worked together, instead of like all one person having to cut their whole arm up, they could have just each cut a little piece, you know, and share, and it would have achieved the same thing. So. Yeah, like you have to learn to work as a team or perish by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Resident Evil did I can't think of the spin-off game where you play the bad guy, and then I don't know, up to 4 or 6 people.
Oh yeah, that multiplayer game.
Survivors, Resident Evil Survivors, or something like that.
It was something like
Survival Files or something.
Raccoon
I
City
can't think of
or
the name.
something?
I can't think of the name. It came out almost the same time, side by side with Resident Evil 2, the remake. I can't think of the actual name of it.
Oh, are you talking about Reverse?
The Reverse?
There's a new multiplayer thing that they've been talking about. I don't know if it ever came out yet.
No. The one that I'm talking about actually is I don't
Like an
know if
older
the
game?
servers are. No, it came out with when Resident Evil 2, the remake came out. That's when it came out. 2000 what? 19, 18, something like that. I can't think of the name, but you play as the enemy. Well, one person plays as the.
Oh, it did come out. Reverse came to. Sorry, go ahead.
That probably what it is then.
Well, that one didn't
Right.
come out till 22 though.
I know it's very. It's recent.
I think Reverse is kind of like, you know how the Friday the 13th game where you work as a team and then like there's a bad guy. I don't know exactly how Reverse works, but I think it's kind of like that.
But they had it and it just failed. It didn't do good at all.
2 to 6 players fight to the death. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't do good at all. But as far as what Lando was saying, a game like that. But what I would like is a VR playground, not Coins Playground, but a VR playground where you could play dodgeball, tetherball. I want a VR game similar to that.
That'd be pretty cool.
There's a lot of games
Power
like
Washer
that,
Simulator in VR.
VR is crazy, bro. There's a lot of games like that.
I want to. Okay, but like this, I want a good VR game. Okay.
Yeah. Very too.
Yeah, Rec Room was kind of rough. Sports Bar was kind of rough.
Yeah, that's the key right there.
A good
I
VR
got
game,
you.
not something that somebody then created and just
All right.
No
all right,
dog
maybe.
water.
Yeah, dog water. Is that what you
Yeah.
say, Zion?
Wow.
That would be Zion's company name. People
Yeah.
creating games.
Using my
Dog
own
water
terms
games.
against
What-
you is crazy.
What about
Dog
you, Coin?
water
Coin's
game.
quiet over there. What kind of game would you develop?
I honestly have no idea.
People playground too.
Yeah, probably something physics based, like destruction physics or something. Like kind of like Teardown, but like 10 times better. Or like a game that's based off of like a racing game that's like not like actually like you're racing with cars, but it's like more of like parkour and like movement and stuff. That would also be cool.
Look at me killing it in Call of Duty, guys. Look at me.
Yeah.
Nah, you was gonna say something. My bad.
I done lost it.
Uh,
But another one I would make would be something like, I don't know if anyone's played Haven Park, but I would make something like that, dude. But it would be a lot bigger and it'd be a lot longer game. I think they really have something there with Haven Park for all of us people that love cozy games, and that's it. But if you can take that
What's a cool
formula
game?
and you can just take that formula, make it longer, have more to do, and put some online play in there, I think you really have something there.
What was the other one with the bird that the blue bird, and you could fly around?
Short hike.
Yeah,
A
short
short
hike.
hike, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool too. It was very short. Very short.
Yes, it was.
But that was good. It was good though.
and-
It was a good game.
You could do something like that too, but if just make it longer, I mean, you can put some online play, make some replayability out of it. That's why I think Haven Park would do so well, because you could remake your park or edit it or whatever you want, and I think you could get a lot of replayability out of a game like that if you put online play to it, made it longer, and just added a lot more to it. I really do think they have something there.
Yeah. All right.
Look
Look
we're
for
gonna
the
move
Star
on
Wars
to-
MMO.
Oh, they got a lot of those out there.
yeah, there's a bunch of them,
There's
bro.
a couple good ones, couple decent ones.
The Old Republic. Come on.
Yeah. Old Republic. That was good. Then they got the new one coming in. Well, it's not MMO, but Jedi the Fallen Order. Well, the Fallen Order.
Survivor.
Survivor, yeah. That one looks good. All right, we're going on to the last topic of tonight, and that is a game you play through once a year or more.
I'll let y'all go
Gamer.
first.
Well, it's the first game I ever remember playing. And I play it probably not yearly, but I probably went through and beat this game, I don't know, 30-ish plus times. But Super C for the NES.
Super C?
Super C, yeah, Super Contra.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the first game I remember playing as a kid. And man, it's just every time I play it, I just get so much nostalgia, and it's such a good platformer.
It is. Did you play the one that was on Switch?
Wow, which one?
Contra. It was 3D. It's 3D Contra. I
Oh
can't think
no,
of the
I
name.
haven't.
It's not worth the full price, but when it goes on sale for like $2, when it makes it into JP's videos, then it's worth it.
Another one is Minecraft. I feel like every year I get on like a month-long Minecraft binge kick, and then I'll die off it for a while.
Ooh.
I have to put Fortnite in that category. I'll pick it up when a new season or when a new chapter hits, just to see what everybody's talking about. Anybody else?
I'm going slow.
Man, I got sucked in watching Contra.
Oh,
It's
what's
so
up?
good.
What game you play, JP, every year?
Probably Super Mario World, SNES, especially since Little Man's been born,
Oh yeah, he's probably taking you back to all the old good ones.
Yeah,
eh?
like I have a lot of games that I revisit now. Like we've been revisiting all the NES games, on the Switch Online and stuff. But for me, it was definitely World of Warcraft year over year, for over a decade. but now it's mostly just like retro stuff that I've revisited. Like games like Final Fantasy X, I've probably beaten that like 5 times in like different parts, like different parts of my life or whatever since it came out. So I used to revisit big RPGs and something like I play Final Fantasy over the summer, a couple different Final Fantasies, with a buddy or whatever. But now it's mostly comes down to what little man might be interested in as he's growing up, showing him how games started, giving him an appreciation for pixel art graphics and showing him videos how they made those work, Because when I was a kid, the cartridge, like I know a lot of people, they understood what was inside. To me, that was just like a plastic shell that was Mario. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that like there was a motherboard in there, doing all these crazy things, chipsets and all these graphical chips. And like, it's crazy what they pulled off. So having an appreciation for where it all began. And then we all know Mario, Nintendo, whether they meant to or not, they saved gaming. They took it from being this gimmicky fad that people hated after the Atari and turned it into a household product that still exists today.
Have you got little man to play Mega Man yet? Like OG?
Nah, they're a bit too much. Yeah, I've been trying to. Well, we beat Cuphead, but then we didn't play many games that difficult for a while. So I feel like if he jumped into Mega Man now, it would be way too difficult for him at first.
The Mega Man's tough, man.
Yeah, those games are not forgiving at all. All the
Mega
games
Man
that we
is
grew
a
up with were
card.
insanely difficult. But the thing is, a lot of the reason they were difficult is most of the information was found in the instruction manual, and people didn't read that. They just jumped into the game when they got home with it. I was the type that would like open the box and read the booklet on the way home,
Yeah, me too. Especially if it's a game I really cared about.
Nah, man, just fire that thing up, man.
That's
trial
right,
and
yeah.
error, trial and error.
Exactly.
Yeah, my cartridge was full of nacho cheese dust, and my manual was perfectly clean.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, just like Ninja Turtles for the NES is one of the hardest games, right? But if you understand how it works, like each turtle's weapon is stronger against different enemies, you can respawn the pizzas to get health, things like that, or the sub weapons, understanding which sub weapons to use and which ones to save for later.
Man, I remember playing that game having no clue what was going on.
Absolutely.
Like, no clue. I was like driving around that turtle thing and just being like, what the hell
Most
do
people
I do?
turn the game on and get ran over right away by the first little tank,
Yeah.
and then they're down one turtle right off the break. Then they go into the sewer and they try to like speed run through, but that game is a game where you have to like slowly creep forward and let the enemies kind of spawn in, or you'll just run into everything.
Yeah, very true.
And you had to manage everything. Like you had to manage your 4 turtles properly. It was awesome, but it was way. If you didn't read the book, you just running in. Then turtles, it's time to go.
Well, see, I always wanted
Nowadays, the rewind feature, and that's it. That's your manual. Rewind.
I wanted to buy the manuals, but they was too expensive back in my day.
Yeah, they were crazy outrageous back then. Yep.
Man, I ain't about to spend $20 on a manual.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
before the internet, bro. So, yep. And then all the loud printers. You remember printing out paperwork? Dude. We had it difficult back then, us gamers.
Man, there's a hardware store that still uses that style of printer with the perforated edges with the holes that you rip off.
Yeah.
They still use those printers. It's like you can't even talk to the cashier.
Okay.
I'm like, thank you.
But anybody else, Ty? What do you play once a year?
Oh yeah, well for sure. I've talked about it many a times. The Stardew Valley. It might be more than yearly. I just get on spurts, and I'm just like, well, I'm coming back to Stardew Valley, and I end up playing it for like 3 weeks straight, and then I'll take off 9 months or whatever it is, and I'll come back and play a new file, or I'll work on the last file I was doing. Stardew Valley has always been that way for years now. It's been that way for me with Stardew. I used to do that with some Pokemon games. They've been coming out with a game every year for a while now, except this year. So it gets harder to do that, but I still have all of the old Pokemon games. So I do go back and play some older Pokemon games every once in a while. And there was another one that I was just thinking of that I lost.
Just quickly, Lynn says The Sims, which, yeah, I can see that being for a lot of people.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Super Mario Maker 2 is the same way for me. I'll get on a binge where I'm just like playing and making a bunch of courses. And I'll do that for weeks or a month or so straight, and then I won't touch it again for another 9 months or whatever it is. So yeah, I got a few of them like that, really, man. And Shadow of War is a big one for me. Pretty much why I still play the PS4 at this point. I play that game pretty much yearly because I love that game so much. It's one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. I go back and I revisit Middle Earth and kill a bunch of orcs and whatnot every year.
Shadow of Mordor is a top tier game. Really good game.
Dude, yeah. Shadow of Mordor is awesome. And Shadow of War, if you play the second one, it just takes it in a whole new level.
What about you, Zion? What you play?
You can catch them on sale too on Steam for very cheap. I got it on Steam for like $2 or something like that the last time it was on sale.
What game is that?
Shadow of War.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, that's one of the only companies that actually lower the price of their games once they get older. Unbelievable. But there's probably 4 or 5 of games that I go back and revisit.
That's what's up. What about you, Zion?
There's definitely multiple games. Tetris, I always go back to. Always, bro. That game is timeless, bro. Like, playing with Legos is just fun. I gotta be honest. Like, it's really fun. Another one, Ty is actually right on this one. Mario Maker 2, bro. I always come back to that.
Do you two have a bunch of levels
playing
made?
it for months. Huh?
Do you have a bunch of levels made, like you and Ty? Do you both have a bunch of levels made?
I don't make levels. I'm a masochist, so I play the hardest levels in existence until I beat them.
Oh,
you said you beat them?
Yeah,
I always beat every level I play. Oh, except this one level, which was complete bull poo-poo.
Was the grandpa busting out of their neck?
No. That's a different game. That's a different Mario Maker level. But what's another one? I got one more. It's Titanfall 2. If any of y'all know Titanfall, it's
the campaign or the
Apex
multiplayer?
Legends, but extremely better. Like, I gotta be honest, it's one of the best, and I'm not lying, right? One of the best first-person shooters of all time. The movement adds so much to the game, and it just makes it so blah. And the Titans don't even get me started. That also adds a whole extra layer to it. It's more about the movement instead of the Titans, but the Titans are cool and stuff like that. But the problem is that like EA and Respawn, they don't care about the game anymore. The servers are keep on getting DDoS, and just to play the game, you have to get like a community-made mod just to even play the game.
But that's only online though, right?
Yeah, online. The campaign is amazing.
I bought it not too long ago, probably earlier this year on Steam for I think it was like $3.
Yeah, it was only like $3. It's
it was like
they still want to sell the game, but they don't care about the servers anymore. They let it all happen, let it all DDoS and all that other stuff. They just don't care. So right now, only the community is carrying it, and another problem with it is that the skill. I can't speak English. Hold on, bear with me.
This guy.
Alright, my bad. But secondly, what is going on? But secondly, what was I saying? The skill ceiling is so high is that it's kind of unbelievable, right? You're not going to be competing. So if you install Titanfall 2 today, never played it ever in your life, you're going to die a lot. A lot. The skill ceiling is absolutely insane. People just have perfected the movement inside the game. That's another problem with it. People are too good. That's also a personal problem, but that's also a day problem. So I'm kind of playing on both.
Naniki Strife says FF7, which I agree with. I've probably beaten that game. Oh, I don't know.
I'm guessing that they mean the old ones. They talk about the throwback.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Castlevania Symphony of the Night or Symphony of the Night's good too as well.
What about you, Coin? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I got.
You about to say people are?
Nah, man.
Cookie clicker.
Cookie clicker is good.
Oh yeah, you don't stop playing that one though.
So number one is Minecraft. I always find myself coming back. I can't escape it. Because usually, like, they don't do a lot of major updates, and like you get a major update like every year or so. So then that's like when the new major update comes out, I'm always back on the game for like another like 3 months without being able to get off. Fortnite, I play that from time to time. Again, like Keith, I find myself coming back to it every single time they come out with a new season.
Yeah.
But except I play the season more often. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, and Terraria.
Terraria.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
What would you was gonna say something, Ty?
Ty, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What happened?
Nah, you was finna say something when Coin had started. You was finna say something.
Oh, no, I was just gonna state for everyone who might be watching that I do make levels, and I have about 30 of them made on Mario Maker 2. If you want to check them out, you can hit me up. I don't make them super hard, but I also don't make them, extremely easy either. They're kind of in the middle. They're not like rage quit hard, and they're not like ridiculously easy either.
Has Zion tried any of your levels?
Yes, I did actually. You actually sent me your creator code. I tried one of them, and then I stopped playing Mario Maker. I was out my Mario Maker phase.
Oh, now you was out. I thought you had beat all levels. Did you say you had beat them all?
Bro, I didn't beat them all yet. Man. It takes time. I'm out the phase now. I'm inside Sekiro. No.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
I got you.
Noli has played mine though. He still has a few records on some of my courses. He's played.
Ooh, I'm gonna go
all
break
of them
those.
Yeah, go ahead, man. But
I was thinking the same thing.
Up until like the last 3 weeks, and I've made probably 4 or 5 more courses since then. So yeah, man. And I look forward to everyone playing Mario courses. Had to throw it out there.
That's what's up. Alright, gentlemen. If we don't have anything else to say, I guess let's run through what we've been playing. Anything new? Anybody bought something new? Played something new? Played something old and beat it?
Yeah.
What's that, Ty?
Go ahead. Oh, well, I bought Have a Nice Death, and I've streamed a little bit of that. It was my first live stream on YouTube. And man, and I'm gonna start doing that every Wednesday on YouTube, and I also just started streaming on Twitch, and I'm gonna be doing that on Saturday nights as soon as One Crummy Gamer is done, and I'm gonna be doing probably one new game a week, or if it's the same one from last week, that'll still count. But yeah, I've been playing Have a Nice Death. I've been playing Lost Castle again because I was trying to get it pushed out there and let people know about when it was on sale.
Yeah, you don't hit me up, man, so we can join in.
Oh, dude, you guys need to play with me. I've been trying to get people to play with me here. But yeah, you need to join in. What else?
Lost Castle.
Wow.
Yeah, Lost Castle, Have a Nice Death, Beacon Pines, and Wavetail.
Oh, Ty, I got to chapter 4 on Beacon Pines. I assume there's a lot more, but I'm getting her done.
Yeah, there's still more to go. What's
What's up, Trick?
Anybody else? Been playing something?
Beacon Pines.
I got one.
Oh, go ahead, Z.
No, go ahead.
No, I was literally gonna say I've been playing Beacon Pines. That's it. Take it away.
You got any like explanation? Yeah, Beacon Pines is good, guys.
Well,
Go
me and
play
Ty,
it.
I think I might collab on a review when I'm done. So I'm
Boy.
trying to get that done so we can get some collabing in.
Yeah, man, we're gonna put our reviews on both channels. So look for that. We're gonna do it 2 different ways. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 different kinds of reviews. So look for that in the future coming up.
All right, Zion, what were you gonna say?
What I was going to say was I was going to say something. I kind of forgot. Oh, I remember.
What you played? What you beat?
So I've been talking about this game a lot. I started playing it like December last year, right? But it just came out on Steam like a month ago, right? So this game is called Your Only Move is to Hustle, right? Or no, is Hustle, not to hustle, just is Hustle. And it's like a turn-based fighting game. And I'm telling you right now, that might sound lame, but that game is extremely fun. Extremely fun. Absolutely.
It was
A turn-based fighting game. I haven't heard of that in my life.
What's the name?
Your only move is hustle, not to hustle. It's just hustle.
Yeah, I got it pulled up
There you
on
go.
the on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
It used to be free on an itch.io, but I'm pretty sure the developer was like, oh, yo, a lot of people's downloaded this. So I put a price tag on that, makes it more money. So hey, I can't blame them. So I bought the game instead. Still playing it. So basically, turn-based fighting game. You do different moves, and you got to try to think about what your opponent is about to do, and try to try to react to that. It's not like a Street Fighter game. It's like you're taking turns, doing things.
Isn't that that's free to play, ain't it?
It was free to play
Okay.
until more people started to download it. He was like, all right, I'm gonna make me some money, and I was on Steam. Very good game. It's only $5, and then after the match is finished, it has like a whole recording of like everything you did, but it's not like turn-based anymore. It shows it like at live action.
Oh,
It looks
that's
mad
pretty cool.
I posted it in the little game channel before.
Gotcha.
Damn, that sounds really
Oh,
cool,
cool,
actually.
man. I have to check that out. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it is extremely cool. Very fun, extremely cool. The replays look like a whole anime fighter. It's crazy.
Raspberry Mash.
I've been playing a little bit of well, not a little bit, a lot of it of Valheim. That has taken over a lot of time. And then I started this game called Daydream. It's on Steam. It hasn't came out yet, but they have the demo. I guess you could say it's a demo. You play the first. I haven't went through, but if you are a fan of Little Nightmares 2, it's pretty much the same thing. It's called Daydream. I don't know if it's on anything else. I think it's just on Steam right now. Or PC, I guess you could say. But it's a pretty fun looking, like I said, if you're into the Little Nightmares horror game. Pretty cool.
Awesome, man. You need to play Lost Castle with me sometime this week.
Hey man, hit me up.
Yo, we all play Lost Castle then. If we play Lost Castle, we play Lost Castle. I
You
just had to
tell
say the
me,
game twice.
you give me the time, and I'll be there, man. You give me the
Yo,
yeah,
guys,
that's the
lying
game. That's the
about
game.
it.
That's the game, Lando. It's called Daydream.
Yeah, no, it looks cool.
It's pretty cool.
I got you, man. We gotta
just let me know.
Stream it. So yeah, we should all play.
Cause we got, I think Z-Man got it. I think
I
JP
got
got it.
Oh
Lando
man, I've
got
been
it.
muted. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so you just let me know, man. I know our schedules is all crazy throughout the week, but yeah, you just let me know.
How many people can join?
I think it's only 4. I think it's only
4.
Yeah.
I'm
Four.
I'm streaming
I'm
Wednesday
reserving my
night.
spot right now.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night at like 8 or 9 p.m.
Okay. I shall
my
try.
time. So
Are you Central, East Coast? What are you?
No, he's tie time.
yeah, EST.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Other than that, gentlemen, anybody else got some last comments? Coin, I don't know if you told us you've been playing anything new, beat anything.
I'm planning on trying to play the Resident Evil demo, but other than that, no, not really.
Gotcha. But other than that, gentlemen,
All right.
we missed the for those that's not here, Z-Man, Crummy, Slanko, all you guys, we miss y'all.
Yeah. Omega,
So,
everybody.
Yeah,
Triforce.
Triforce, all that. So hopefully you guys have a good week. Y'all have a good week. And we will catch y'all on the next one.